everyone, and welcome to today's video. Here I am this morning at Tweed Heads in New South Wales, and I'm starting off the morning at the Bread Social Cafe. Here I am with the coffee, and here I am with a sandwich with bacon and mayo. So let's dig into it. So everyone, here we are at the Bread Social with the founder and the owner, Sam
Saulwick.
Saulwick. Welcome to the Sushi Guy 51 YouTube channel, and thank you very much for your kind and warm welcome to Tweed Heads.
Thanks for coming.
As we all know, I come from Brisbane, so a bit of a distance. So we're just going to ask Sam a few questions on how he started the business. So how did it start?
Look, so I grew up here on the north coast of Australia, down in Byron Bay, and I was working in Sydney where I met my business partners Paul and Tom at a business called Burke Street Bakery and Central Baking Depot. So we wanted to move back up to the north coast and start a bakery for us with a focus on Australian ingredients and local food from the food bowl, organic flour, spray-free nuts, and going back to a traditional style of manufacturing sourdough, flour, water, salt, but also across the range. So the idea then was born. This area in itself is so beautiful for ingredients and produce and producers. So from our way of thinking, it's a really beautiful, special area that we could kind of come and work in and highlight the ingredients that the area has to offer.
As we know, it's on the border of Queensland and New South Wales. So are you really only in New South Wales?
No, so we've got 3 sites at the moment. We originally started down at the farm at Byron Bay, so that was our first site. We were there for 10 years, recently finished up. So now we have the site here that we're on today at Bay Street, Tweed Heads. We've also got our big facilities at Currumbin, so that's our new facility at Currumbin Waters. And then we have another one in conjunction with Harris Farm up at Isle of Capri. So 3 venues now.
Yeah, so what motivated you to start this business?
If I'm honest, I probably wanted to get a little bit more quality of life. I've got young kids, and lucky enough to not have to do the crazy baker's hours anymore.
Absolutely.
But I just we recognise that there was just a real hole in the market we do for wholesale. Also, we do a lot of wholesale to local restaurants, cafes, wedding venues, health food shops, and we enjoy making good bread and following the traditional process, and we felt we should share it with the community.
Oh yes. Well, before we go, is there anything you'd like to say to the channel?
No, I just obviously really appreciate you guys coming down to have a chat and check us out, and thanks for coming to visit.
Oh yeah, well, no worries, and certainly all the very best and good luck.
Thanks so much for coming.
Everyone, we will continue to explore Tweed Heads.
Thanks for coming.
So everyone, that was some very lovely food to have at the Bread Social. So everyone, here we are at the Queensland / New South Wales border between the Gold Coast and Tweed Heads right here, New South Wales, Queensland. Which one do you pick? Well, let's see. And over here is Twin Towers as well. But we're gonna go back to Queensland because we're gonna do the walk from Coolangatta to Point Danger, then back to New South Wales to Tweed Heads again to have a look around and also have a look at some of the beaches. Why not? So it'll be an exciting adventure. How good is it for me to see classic cars right here on the Gold Coast, as you can see around Coolangatta. As you can see right behind me, there's a lot of classic cars, so we're gonna have a look at some of them now before we head back to NSW. So here is a view of the Gold Coast and of Coolangatta Beach, as you can see right here, and it is a bit far away from the coast, but I'll show you anyway. So over there is the Gold Coast, and we've got the beautiful beach right there, as you can see, and now we're on our way to Point Danger along the track. So let's go and check out the history of Queensland and New South Wales. So now I'm here at Point Danger, where Queensland and New South Wales divide, which happened in 1859, so over 100 years ago now. And very shortly, tomorrow I'll be going to Tweed Heads. Hopefully we'll be seeing Cook Island, and in fact I'm about to show you Cook Island. So right here on this grey line is Queensland, and this white line is New South Wales, and this grey line is Queensland. So this is so epic, and I'm so proud to be here today. And it's also named after Captain James Cook as well. So here I am now at Flagstaff Beach in Tweed Heads in New South Wales. It is a beautiful day, although it is winter time, but you'll be surprised. There are actually some people surfing in the cold, as you can see. So that is actually quite interesting. So I look forward to exploring more of it. It is wonderful scenery. So now here I am at the foreshore, as you can see right behind me. Over there is Tweed Heads, but literally right there, but unfortunately there's no bridge to get there, so we have to go the other way around, and therefore I'm going tomorrow. And right here, as you can see behind me, is the sand bypass system in Tweed Heads, and you can just see it. And over there I believe is the Tweed Heads lighthouse, and I think you can even see a view of the Gold Coast I see right here. So we'll turn it over. So yeah, not sure if you can quite see that, but also over here in this ocean you can see whales and views of whales right here in Tweed Heads, so it's very remarkable. So yes, I think we're nearly finished the day here in Tweed Heads, and it's so much fun, and I definitely recommend it, honestly. So here I am at another place in Tweed Heads, along the Tweed River or Creek, and I'm also along some really tall buildings up cliffs. They're particularly apartment buildings where people live, and it's a great place to visit. As you can just see right there, it's all very perfect, and it's a beautiful place to visit. So here I am up the top of Twin Towers. As you can see an even better view of Tweed Heads, of the town of where we were just before. Crazy, isn't it? And then just over here is another great view. As you can see, Queensland is just over there. So we are very lucky to be in here. So yes, I guess. Everyone, I think we pretty much visited almost everything in Tweed Heads. It's only just a very small town with a few local shops, but I also want to, once again, before I do end the video, thank Sam sincerely for his kind and warm welcome to the bread social this morning. It was delicious food and great coffee, and I'd definitely go back again. So I'm just right here in front of one of these, and This is a very nice small town to be around with. We had a lot to see with the beaches, the scenery, the ocean, and the borders, Queensland and New South Wales. Now off to Tweed Heads next. So as you can see, before you say goodbye to Tweed Heads, there's the town just very briefly. Alrighty, so I'm going to end it right here. So please keep updated on our socials, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next video for more entertaining videos to come in the coming future generations to come. Bye everyone, thank you very much, and remember to please watch the video at Tweed Heads tomorrow.